I know. I know. But I just had to let the girls know. Okay, so we're looking at the Monistat 7. It says it has a new look. But this is our 7-day treatment. For what? Yeast infections. Okay, so I noticed the, signs of a yeast infection. The signs of a yeast infection could be different per every girl, but me, I noticed the cottage cheese, like clumpy discharge, right? And the itchiness. And I was just like, oh no, we got a yeast infection. Okay. And I normally go to the hospital. I'm like the hospital girl. Like every time something happens, I'm like, hospitalize me. But today is different. And I said, I know that Monistat is one of the ones that cures the yeast infection. So a lot of times when we are taking treatments, right, they kind of like pacify the problem. So they might like help the itch and things like that. But I said, no, I need something that actually is going to cure it. So here we are. Trying Monistat. I may not update you guys. I'm not even going to lie to you. Because if it just doesn't do what it's supposed to do, I'm going to the hospital. Simple as that. So this is the Monistat 7. It is a vaginal antifungal treatment that comes with the miconazole nitrate vaginal cream 2%. This is the combination pack. So you got the 7-day treatment. It has the treatment, and then it has these small tubes that we're going to find out about. And then you got the external cream for itch relief. It was important for me to get the treatment and the itch relief because I don't want to just like suffer with the itch while I'm going through the treatment. I did see something else that was like a 3-day situation, but I just opted for the 7 days with the thought that more days may give it more time to work. I know my system can take some time to process things, so here we are. So you got the cream with the 7 disposable applicators. A little intimidating, but we got to get the job done. So that's what we are going to do with these applicators. So it cures most yeast infections. Most. Okay, I guess it's better to be on the side of the most, not the lesser. Yeah. So yeah, you got the 7 disposable applicators. 1.59 ounce tube, and then I guess the 0.32 ounce tube is the external cream situation. So the active ingredients is the miconazole nitrate 2%. Okay, and it's, I guess the external cream is the exact same thing. So you're getting like an internal application of the product and then an external, which is the exact same thing. Okay, this treats vaginal yeast infection, relieves external itching and irritation due to a yeast infection. So yeah, when you notice that you're itching, but the showers, the baths, no matter how much, won't help, and you're still got this itch, it's very good to go ahead and treat the yeast infection, because if you keep scratching, you could lead into a urinary tract infection, because now you're allowing all kind of funky stuff to enter your bloodstream through the broken skin that you are scratching. Okay. So if you got lower abdominal, back, shoulder pain, fever, cheese, nausea, foul smell and discharge, you may have a more serious condition like a STD or a, what they call it, bacterial meningitis, which is not necessarily STD. And then also with the like lower abdominal pain and like the chills and stuff, that could be a sign of a urinary tract infection. So you don't want to let it get this far. That's why you want to go ahead and treat the yeast infection. Okay. If you're getting yeast infections often, you might have a bigger issue. So keep that in mind. I haven't had an issue with the yeast infection for a couple of years. If you're getting them often, you could be pregnant, diabetes, or weak immune system, being exposed to HIV or something like that. But you know, we ain't doing that. It says don't use tampons, douches, or anything else up your vagina during this time. Condoms may not be as reliable during this treatment, so keep that in mind. Oh God, it says when using this product, do not have vaginal intercourse. Keep that in mind. Increase in itching and irritation because you're treating the infection could occur. Stop if you don't get better in 3 days or symptoms last longer than 7 days. Stop if you get rash or hives or fever, chills, nausea, foul discharge, all of that. All right, let's get to the sweet part, the directions. This is good to have. First of all, this is good to have on hand, even if you don't have an infection. So when you do, you know, you can just take care of it. Good for 12 years old or over. Insert one applicator into the vagina at bedtime for 7 nights in a row. Throw applicator away after use. Okay. External squeeze a small amount of cream into your fingertip and apply the cream onto the itchy, irritated skin outside the vagina. You can use the cream twice a day for up to 7 days. So yeah, you can use the cream at night with the applicator, and then when you get itchier throughout the day, you can use the cream again. These are the inactive ingredients, but yeah, so we have 7 days to get rid of this infection, or you can find us in the ER. But I'll put the link below. Happy treatments.